Welcome everyone to another in-person interview. I'm joined today by Michelle from TKH Security. Michelle, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Michel van Scherpenzeel. I'm responsible for developing our parking vertical within TKH Security. TKH Security is not only parking, maybe as you know, we also do video management, access control, cameras. So within our parking vertical, I'm responsible for the development with a few team members working in the UK, France, Benelux, German region, and also Spain.
Can you tell me a bit about the philosophy of TKH Security and what you guys stand for as an organization?
As an organization, I mean now within the parking vertical, our biggest part is parking guidance. And parking guidance is all about customer experience. A lot of our customers are shopping centers, airports, these kinds of facilities who just want to make their visitors feel welcome. So I was wondering about our philosophy is not only about customer satisfaction, but also develop and supply our customers with easy to install products. I always like this quote from Colin Chapman. Maybe you know him. Colin Chapman is the founder of Lotus Cars. He had this terrific quote which says, "Simplify, then add lightness." And I think that's something we do as well. Simplify in terms of making parking easier for parkers, but also add lightness in terms of light infrastructure for our customers. Not heavy to install, not investing in cabling, but just in software and light infrastructure products.
So do you find that this philosophy applies for all the brands that's under your umbrella with Park Assist, Park Eyes, and your other solutions?
Well, actually, parking is a bit of a special entity within the rest of TKH Security. We focus on reseller and partners, but we do a lot of business with end clients. So it's turnkey projects, as where other projects are more reseller related. So that's kind of a difference between the two, or several verticals.
And can you tell me a bit about these brands, about Park Assist and Park Eyes?
Yeah, it might be a bit confusing for some people. I'll try to explain very briefly. Park Assist always has been a part of TKH Group, which is a really big company, 6,000 employees, 1.5 billion turnover per year, stock listed company. So that always has been part of TKH Group. And as from, I think, 2018, TKH also acquired Park Eyes, which was our main competitor at that time. And these two brands, these two companies have now been merged into TKH Security, which is a TKH opco. So during the pandemic, not a lot of people were parking their car. So we took that time to firstly merge the companies, Park Assist and Park Eyes, but also merge products. So that was a really good time for development and merging all our stuff together.
And so what are the solutions provided by this merged company that you have now?
So first of all, we merged our existing products, which is camera-based sensor. So both Park Eyes and Park Assist have their own camera-based parking guidance sensor. That now has been merged in a best of both worlds sensor called the M5. We launched that recently at the Intertraffic in Amsterdam. But also we have been developing something else, which is, I never had a discussion with somebody that didn't like our product. They always say, "Oh, I'd like to have it nice." There's a large group of car park owners that just want guidance, basic guidance, and not necessarily find your car or other features we provide with the full camera-based solution. So we thought maybe you can, develop an alternative, and we succeeded in that by developing a new sensor called PE360 sensor. It's a sensor which also does detecting 6 cars in the middle of the driving lane, and it has surveillance, and at the price point of an ultrasonic system. So a lot of people who now want to replace their existing ultrasonic parking guidance system, they can either choose by picking the same one, which is kind of old technology, a lot of cabling and installation, or our PE360 sensor, which has also CCTV and is really easy to install.
And how do you find that, earlier you were talking about COVID and that there was a chance to really develop as an organization. How do you find the industry to have changed in this period, for parking guidance especially?
Well, I think not too much actually. It has been a little bit quiet, obviously. But immediately, I think from January, February this year, when COVID finally started to settle down, we saw an increase of new projects coming up and shopping centers opening, and even airports now are opening up again for our business as well. So I must say it's a little bit divided. If I look at shopping centers, it's kind of a difference. If you have the smaller regional centers that are competing also with online shopping, they struggle a bit. But flagship centers or larger shopping centers are already back on foot from before the pandemic. So and we see that, and we also see that the intake. We have a very strong recovery over the past 6 months. So yes, I think it's looking good. Yeah.
So TKH is a pretty large organization, quite internationally active. Do you find that these trends that you're talking about stands true for all regions, or they're quite different?
Yeah, there's a difference. I'm specifically talking about Europe right now, Europe and UK, where this is the case. And in North America, we see more airports opening rather than shopping centers. Latin America always has been. Latin America, strangely enough, hasn't been affected that much by COVID. And there's a culture of people going to the shopping center because it has air conditioning. It's a cool place to be in terms of temperature. So yeah, that's going really well as well. And Australia and Middle East also are doing good right now. Yeah.
So looking ahead to the future, then, what can you expect from TKH Security, and where are things headed?
Well, I think as I mentioned before, I think we'll try to simplify products, make it easier access. And in terms of parking guidance, as we're discussing right now, it pretty much can be anything because we have a lot of technology coming up. We still have sensors that look at cars with cameras, but we all know AR. My car already can be equipped with AR already, so I'm navigating and the arrow is over there 50 meters beyond. So it might be that we'll be looking at those kind of technologies in the future. Yeah.
And is this applicable for all sectors within parking, or is there specific sectors that you find will really shine in?
Yeah, this is specifically parking guidance. So yeah, we have a long-term vision of these kind of topics, and in shorter term, I just told you about 2 new sensors we have been developing for indoor parking, but also outdoor parking is a topic. We have a lot of customers that have both indoor and outdoor, so they also have outdoor guidance. So we have this camera-based outdoor solution as well that counts cars and does guidance. And we will shortly launch, again, simplify and lighter infrastructure, launch a more lighter outdoor guidance product, which makes it really easy to count cars for outdoor solutions. Yeah.
So I know, Michel, that you've come to a fair number of airport parking network events in the past. Can you tell me a bit about your experience with this event?
I think I have been pretty much to every airport parking event from the beginning, and yeah, we always like to attend that event because I think it's unique in the business. It's a really good combination of suppliers and customers, vendors and customers, and it's a really relaxed atmosphere of mingling and networking. And I think it's really good also for the airport itself that they can share best practices and do their stuff. And then after all the meetings, they can go do workshops and mingle around. And it's one of our better network events to go to. Yeah, exactly.
So I take it then that I'll be seeing you at the event later in November this year.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. I think we go with the 3 of us to Madrid, which is one of my favorites, by the way. It's always nice to go to Madrid. And we'll be preparing a workshop as well. It's still a long way, so we have to develop, but it will be a nice workshop, I'm sure, yeah.
Well, Michelle, is there anything else that you'd like to add to the interview?
I think we pretty much covered every topic. So yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for joining today, and I'm certainly looking forward to seeing the workshop and you at the event later in the year.
Same here.
Thank you everyone for watching today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.